Okay, so if you, this is, I guess, my second video. The previous one was just kind of talking about how I really found out, realized that I was in a toxic situation, and then now this one I'm going to address more of like, okay, now that you realized what situation you're in, I guess what to do next. So again, this is like a short, summed up version of my story. Again, my story may be different for you, but if it may help, I don't know, help you in any way, or just, I guess, learn from somebody else's mistakes. So for me, once I realized what I was in, it definitely cried for the next several days, weeks, and just really let it set in, like what I'm in, like the reality of things, and that takes time. But the sooner you do it, the better you can move forward. And so for me, once I did that, took time to let it all out. Then I was like, okay, in my mind, and I even like remember making notes and everything, and I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? I know that I know I'm not happy in this situation. I'm not happy. That's number one. I bring it up to this other person that I'm in a relationship in my mind, that's what it was. But in this dynamic, I brought it up to this other person. They didn't say anything. I brought it up multiple times. They never really say anything. They're not putting any effort to address it, to fix it, to make it better. So they're showing me with their lack of actions that they don't care. Okay, so they don't care. I don't feel good in the situation. I don't want to be like this anymore. It's not healthy for me. And I need to move on with my life. Okay, so then what I did was I basically wrote just a message where I said I'm not saying you should do this, I'm just saying what I did. But I basically just wrote a message letting him know that he's not going to hear from me anymore. He obviously doesn't want to hear from me. He obviously doesn't care about how things are between us because he's not saying anything. So I'm going to leave you alone. You're not talking, you're not saying anything. Okay, you have your reasons. Everybody has their reasons for doing the things that they do. You obviously are going through some things, because for you to not even want to have a conversation, then you must be going through something. I don't know what. But I wish you the best. I hope that things get better for you, if they're not already. But yeah, just wishing him well. Like it wasn't something fortunate. Like I actually did care for him. You know, he's a human being. You know, I wanted him to eventually deal with whatever it is going through, and hopefully one day be be doing well where he can actually be in a relationship that's healthy, you know. And I did wish him well. And but you know, that's it. I can no longer be in this, and so I have to move forward. It would have been nice to have a final talk with you, and just, you know, not have any like any anger between us, you know, because even as you don't talk to somebody anymore, however you leave that relationship, that's how it's gonna continue in your own mind. So if I left the situation like hating him, wishing the worst on him, wishing that he just, you know, just wishing the worst on him, you know, because of what he did to me. And like, he did do and neglect me, but I also allowed it. You know, nobody was forcing me that. So, if I would have done that, then I leave that situation with just anger in me, and it's just gonna continue to, in the back of my mind, be that way. And if it has to be that way for a while, then yeah. But for me, I was, because it had been years of this, so I had gotten to the point of like, you know, that's it. You know, in the beginning, yeah, you feel that kind of the pain. And so for me, I was at a point already where I was just thinking, what? I don't even want to be with somebody like that anymore. And so that's it. I know I'm not going to get any closure from you. It would have been nice to, but it's not going to happen. I wish you well. And yeah, this is the last time you hear from me, and I won't bother you anymore. And you have a happy life, and that's it. And so I sent him that, and that was, I knew that he wasn't gonna respond. Like, it had been so many times of this, that, it's like, yeah, pretty much no. But it was more for me. It was more for me to kind of let it all go, know within myself that I said what I had to say, that he could not come back later and say, okay, you didn't give me the chance to talk, or like this. No, we had plenty of chances, and that's it. So it was more for me to just kind of let it all out. I mean, yeah, that's what I did. I actually sent it to him, but some cases, like some people, you can do that and then not even send it, just like get it out of your system and just, yeah. But for me, that's what I did. And I like wrote stuff for myself, like, to really like when you write stuff, sometimes it makes it more real, and it kind of helps you process things. And so I just kind of wrote for myself, what are things that I actually am looking for, things that, and kind of looking at everything that was toxic in that situation, in that dynamic, and really spending the time to like feed my mind, my subconscious with things that were going to help me get out of that. So for example, looking at what a healthy relationship looks like, and asking myself, like, oh, okay, yeah, this is what I want. Like, I don't want that. What I was experiencing, that is not what I want. Why the hell would I be in search, like pursuing somebody that's giving me that? You know, so it's taking the time for you to really break it down for yourself and absorb it, like take it in. This is what it is. Like, you can't run away from it. Okay. and don't make things worse by kind of beating up on yourself as to why am I not able to get over this person quickly because you just want to just, get over them. But that's the thing, you took so much time feeding into this and letting it really grow and fester inside of you. And so it's gonna take time for you to kind of clean it all out, So I would say, yeah, just slowly, do things when you're in those states of like you're just sad. Yeah, do things that you find joy in, like even if watching movies, going out for a walk, or yourself best, things to like self-care things, and take it easy. But yeah, that's again what happened to me, and if you can get anything from that, then that's all I could hope for, I guess. So yeah, to share it, and if anybody can, learn from my mistakes. But sometimes you make your own mistakes, and you kind of have to do that. That's part of life too. But it's remembering to, get back up and get out there and do it. 'Cause that's why we're here, right? See you later.